$700 in utilities to send a student to Tamuning Elementary versus the $200 to send a student to Finnegodson Elementary. And Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz addresses this disparity in a letter to Governor Eddie Calvo Tuesday. Cruz says he was under the impression that DOE was working with a private company to retrofit campuses with green technology and use initial savings to repay the company and further savings to be used for schools. But in a conversation with DOE Interim Superintendent Tauling Taitino last week, Cruz learned that's not the case, as Taitino ended partnerships with the company because the trade-off may have violated procurement laws. Cruz is now working on legislation that allows DOE to participate in public-private partnerships. I'm
suggesting to the governor that we use the summer to either get my legislation through and authorize GDOE to enter into negotiations with this private concern, or a private concern, any private concern that's willing to do this, since they don't have the money.
Governor's Educational Learning Task Force Green Technologies Subcommittee Chair, Senator Dennis Rodriguez, says DOE has to comply with greener methods now that Bill 437, which authorizes tax credits to the awardee of a contract for rehabilitation and renovation of public schools, and includes provisions that any work have sustainable designs, passed Monday. He also recommends using the Guam Community College and University of Guam as models for DOE schools.
Moving forward, when you know you're going to build new schools, you're going to renovate new schools, then you know that if you do it in a way where it's going to lower the utility costs, then for sure you know that these savings will translate into more revenue, more resources for students.
UOG Center for Island Sustainability Energy Technician Antonio Endaya says GPA's report is lacking data. He would need to know how big schools were to determine how much energy is being used per square foot. He also recommends GPA include data from a previous year in order to make comparisons. Ultimately, there are many factors that influence the cost of energy per student.